Hare Krishna, Atul Krishna Prabhu. If you could please tell us the very first time you took darshan of Srila Gurudev and any special memories, fond memories you've had of Srila Gurudev.
So, I first met Srila Gurudev in 1997. At the time, I was involved in an online forum, and there were many different people who came there. And I began hearing about Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj. And of course, there were some people who took a very controversial position. So I felt that I need to see for myself. I had become distrustful of other people, knowing that everyone has their agenda, and thought that the best thing is that my Gurudev, LILAMRTA Vishnupad Ashwadasta Shishiman Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Prabhupada, he wanted everyone to read his books and understand his books and the conclusions in them. And I felt that if I had not understood what is in his books, then I have not been a proper disciple or follower. And if I have understood anything, I should have the ability to discriminate between what is good and what is not. So when I first saw Srila Gurudev, I had invited him to come, and I wanted to hear from him, and I thought, what could possibly be wrong? This is part of our Vedic culture. One should invite a sadhu. One should not first interrogate and say, oh, I don't know whether you are bona fide or not. First, give me the certificate of authenticity, only then I will invite you in my home. No. I invited him. And when he sat down and began to speak, he spoke about anarkita chadim chirat kunanayavatina kalau. And I was quite overcome, because I realized that although I had gotten Harinam initiation from my Gurudev, from Srila Prabhupada, many years ago, and saw him only that one time, I never properly understood what is meant by sadhu sangha. If you read Srila Prabhupada's books, you find everywhere so many descriptions of the importance of sadhu sangha. How important is sadhu sangha? But when I met Srila Gurudev, I realized, oh, this is what sadhu sangha is. It means to be with someone like him, or like Srila Prabhupada, someone who is actually not just also a fellow student, but who is a master, who is a real sadhu.
Jai.
And I realized that, oh, this is what I missed. This is what devotees were talking about when they talked about how sweet it was to be in the presence of Srila Prabhupada and to serve him. I didn't really know that, because I came later to ISKCON and everything was all about, oh, we have to do all these big sacrifices and distribute a lot of books and collect a lot of money, and this is the only way that Prabhupada will be happy. But this was not really what Prabhupada wrote in his books. He wrote that we should become Krishna conscious. And this is what Srila Gurudev came and Srila Gurudev spoke on. And I had set myself up as being some type of big devotee who knew a little bit from reading Srila Prabhupada's books, and thought that I could discriminate. And I was overwhelmed, and I thought, my Gurudev has come back for me. He did not forget about me. He has come to explain the things that I read in those same books. Because the fact is that Advaya Gyan, Paratattva, and Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva means that Guru is the representative of Nityananda Prabhu. So, our Srila Prabhupada also wrote an essay once that he gave in Mumbai for Gaudiya Math, explaining that Guru is one, and there should not be any sectarian concerns. So when Srila Gurudeva came and he spoke, and he explained these same verses that I had read in Srila Prabhupada's books, and he explained reasons for the appearance of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he opened up suddenly doors of memories that I had read this, and I had read that, and I had read the other thing in Srila Prabhupada's books. Then suddenly I understood that this is my Gurudev. He is present as Guru. He is not just sadhu, but this is also Guru. And this is someone that I should surrender to and I should serve, as Srila Rupa Goswami recommends in Sri Upadeshamrita. Diksheti yasya krishneti yasya gaditam manasadriyeta dikshasti chet pranatibhisha bhajantamisham sushushaya bhajana vigyam ananyam anya nindadi shunya hridam ipsita sangalabhya. This is that third category. This is that type of devotee whom we should surrender to, we should serve, because we will get benefit from their association. They can lift us up, they can enlighten us, they can help us. And I realized how much I had deviated from what Srila Prabhupada had given in his books, and how much I had been in need of shelter. So this is what came to me as I heard Srila Gurudeva speak for the first time. And from that point forward, every time he spoke to me, he always would ask me what has been written, what has been in Srila Prabhupada's books. And he would also explain it. And what our acharyas have written, what has Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur written. I was driving him once, and we stopped at a rest stop by the highway, and Srila Gurudeva was just sitting, took a little walk and sat, and he asked me, he said, so what is the first verse of Srimad Bhagavatam? So I told him, Janmadyasya yatondayada taratascharateshvadigyat swara, etc. And then he said, now explain the meaning. So I stumbled through the explanation that is given. And then he gave the explanation according to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. How Srimad Bhagavatam is actually a glorification of Adiras. It is a glorification of Rasalila. And it is, in a hidden way, it is a glorification of Vrishabhanu Nandini Shri Radha. These are all things that Srila Prabhupada also has mentioned in his purports on the first verse of the first chapter of the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. It is all there, but then it all made sense to me. Because sometimes we have to not just study the textbook, we have to actually have a teacher, someone who can explain these things.
Explain the things, right.
So, do you